Dr. Tiffany Mainini is here with Riley, and I always love having a dog in the studio. It just makes the day so much better. Now, you guys were a match made at a shelter.
We were. So about 9 years ago, actually, I was looking for a pet. I knew I needed a dog, and so I was looking on Pet Finder, and I found Riley at one of our local Kansas shelters, and it was just love at first sight.
Well, I think she adopted you.
She did.
Well, why adopt from a shelter and not from a pet breeder or a pet store?
Yeah, you know, shelter pets have so much love to give, and they're generally in a shelter situation not due to any fault of their own, but they're there because of an error in their human counterparts. And those wonderful animals are looking to give their love, and it's something where there's so many animals available, you can find a perfect pet. Up to 25% of pets in shelters are actually purebreds.
Wow.
And then the rest are these beautiful designer mixed breed dogs that are just wonderful.
Well, I've adopted a couple shelter pets myself.
Yeah.
I have a soft spot for them. In fact, my son and I like to volunteer at our local shelter whenever we can, and there's a picture of him there, but look at that cat's face. That is a cat that just is screaming for a new home. I mean, he was such a sweetheart. There are some really wonderful pets at our local shelters.
There are.
So before we adopt from a shelter, though, what should we be keeping in mind?
Need to really make sure that everyone in the household is on board with getting a new pet, including our current pets. And then from there, research, trying to decide what type, species, gender, breed of animal that you're interested in to make sure that you can meet their health and time requirements. Research the shelter. Sometimes they have requirements that need to be met as an adopter as well. And then from there, keep an open mind for all these unique animals there. Work with an adoption coordinator to find the best fit.
I love that. Well, and after the fact, the medical care, they get great medical care at the shelter, but it doesn't end there.
Yes, they're often health and temperament tested there, often sterilized, microchip vaccinated, but sometimes they need booster vaccines, sometimes they need location-specific vaccines, and often our current pets need to make sure that they're up to date to stay healthy too. So once you get a pet, make sure you contact your veterinarian, create that relationship so that they can help you with their medical needs and also any road bumps that happen.
Well, yeah, road bumps. We talked a little bit earlier about adjustment periods, and I think that's something people may not consider, but it does take some time, not only for you, but for your pet as well.
That's true. These pets are making such a huge adjustment coming into your home from a shelter situation, so there are going to be adjustment periods. There is sometimes a shyness that happens and a training period that happens, so be prepared for speed bumps, road bumps, and then go from there, get help with professionals to make sure that we can create long, happy, healthy lives.
Okay, well, I love it. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks for bringing Riley.
Aw, good girl.
And if you'd like more information about University Veterinary Care Center, just head over to universityvetcare.com.